to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, what we got here is a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Customer was at the drive-thru, went to roll the window back up after they got the food, and all of a sudden the window heard something snap, the window dropped down. We took the panel off, and it looks like it's the window regulator. Now the window regulator comes with the motor, cables, everything. So what I'm gonna do, I got the panel off. Now what I'm gonna do is show you how to take the motor and the regulator out. Alright, so let's get the camera, get a better, closer look at what I did so far, and I'll show you how to take the door panel off. Okay, let's get that. Okay, let's get this set up here. Now, to take this door panel off, you're going to have a little cover up here. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. There's going to be a little cover up here with a Phillips screwdriver in here, and then pull open the door handle. There's going to be a 15 or 20 Torx inside here, and then a Phillips screw down here. Once you get that off, grab a corner of it and just pop it, the door panel out going around. Don't yank it off, just pop it loose. Back it off enough where you can unplug the two plugs. One, two for the mirror. Now in the back of here, make sure you got this. These clips holds those rods on. So the rod will go down, and then the clip will snap into place. Okay, now we got that off. Then 4 screws. Unplug the speaker, take the speaker out so it can get to it better. Now, what we got over here, this is part of the regulator right here. You're going to see 1 and 2 sides. And you're going to have these clips going into them, just like that. See that? Take a screwdriver or something. You want to pull it in, let me show you. Take a screwdriver or something and pop that out. Now what you're gonna have to do is roll this, bring this assembly up until you can reach in there and get the other side. Now that's what you're gonna do next. Then you take the window, as you can see how the regulator is all broken and all. What you're gonna do is bring the window up by hand and stick some cardboard to keep the window from dropping down while you replace the assembly. Alright, now when we come back, we're going to get that assembly out. Okay, we're back. Let's get this set up here. Now, once we got this apart, let's go ahead and pop this little, you don't have to pull this all the way out, just like that. Get that motor unplugged. Now, let's get the regulator out. Now, if you notice, the window regulator is held on by 1, 2, 3, 10 millimeters, 3, 8 millimeters, or 5/16. See the big hole right there? Which means when you see those, that's all you have to do is just loosen up those bolts. You don't have to take them out all the way. Now, the 10 millimeters, same way. Let's get a 10. that one. This one, it don't have the big opening. So this one, you're gonna have to take out completely. Let's loosen up this one. Okay, and see we got one more right here. We'll have to take that one out. Okay. Now, let's just slide these out. Okay. Now we got these three right here. Slide those, take them out. Slide the regulator to the side. Out comes assembly. See how it's broken right there? So now, what we're gonna do is lay this down to the side, and we're gonna get the new one here. And what you wanna do is line them up to make sure they're the same. As you can see, we got the bolts up here, everything. Bracket looks the same. So let's get this out of the plastic. And what we're gonna do is just put the bolts in, just start the bolts in on this one. All right, so let's get that done and we'll be right back. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now what we did was take the bolts out, just put them in, just start them in. This regulator came with new bolts. That's all we do is back them up as much as you can. Make sure they're still threaded in. This one right here. Now let's pick this up, and we're gonna go put this in there. All right, so let's set this back up here. And let's get this back in. Install it the same, you know, just reverse. Get this. But don't force the regulator in there. You get it set up like that. First thing to do is let's get the motor lined up. Yeah, as soon as I get to it. There we go. Get that locked in. Now, go over here to the regulator. put the other stationary bolts back in. Okay, now that we got all that lined up, let's tighten up all those bolts. You know, before we tighten it up, let's make sure we get our plug through here. Let's get that plugged up. Snap that back into place. That's all set. Alright, let's tighten up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. Tighten them up and join me back. Okay, next one we'll do, got them tightened up. Now the cardboard, keep your hand up under here, catch the window. Pull the cardboard out, the window's gonna start dropping down. Okay, let the window come down. Now how am I gonna show you this? Let's see here. You know what? Let's grab you. Now the regulator is right there. I took one of the pins out on this side because I want to make sure I can get one of them in with no problem. Slide it down in place. Side that's snapped in there. Now the other side, you can do that. It's right in there. See how that snapped right into place? So I know that one's good. That one snapped in. This one, I wasn't sure. So I took it out. Took the pin out. So now I got it in. So what I'm going to do is snap that pin back into place. There it is. It's in. Make sure that one's in. Pin is in there. It's in there tight. Alright. That's good. The next thing we're going to do. Now you might have a black shield out here. If you do, take that thing off. You probably have to throw it away because it'll come apart on you. So now what we're going to do here is let's get that speaker in here. Plug it up. 4 Phillips screws. Okay, tighten those up and we'll be right back. Okay, we got them tightened up. Now, we're going to go for the door panel. What we're going to do here is I'm going to show you something here. Now, picking this door panel up. Let's see if I can just show you on this. You got these 2 rods out here, one for the locking and one for door opening. You see how they are? You're not going to be able to see this, but you see the hooks on them. What you do is you put the rod through there and then you bring that closed to lock it right into place up against the rod. Okay, let's see if I can show you one of them. Get this harness out of the way. If I can show you one, then you get an idea. As you see, I push that in there, then I just bring this across, snap it right into place. Okay. Now we're going to do the other one. Now one rod is longer than the other one, so you can't really mess it up and confuse them. Do that. Make sure you plug up the wiring harness for the door windows and all that. Make sure you plug that up. And then we're going to have the plug over here for the mirror. And then you see all these little holes in it. That's when you pulled it apart. If you look on the other side of this door, you see all them yellow tabs. Just line them up. Then you're going to push them right into place. Alright, let's get that done and we'll be right back. Okay. Got them all snapped into place. Doors in there. Now you should have, what you want to do before you put the screws in, you want to make sure, see that opens and closes. Make sure there's a little tension on that and everything's hooked up. Now you should have 3 screws left. Alright, in case you got them mixed up or confused, one of them is a Torx. That's the one that goes right here inside between here. Then you have a clean Phillips. That's the one that goes up there. And then you got the one that looks like a little rust or something on it. That's the one that goes in here in the door handle itself. Alright, so let's get those in. And just like I said, it's a Torx. Let me make sure what size this is. It's a 25 Torx. 25 Torx for the one in there. Alright, let's get those 3 in and tighten them up. I'll be right back. Okay, we got the 3 screws in. Now, you got this little snap, little cover right here. That covers up here. Just snap that into place. Okay, now let's cut this. Let's cut the key on. And let's check it out. There we go. Let's bring it down. Good. Nice speed. Up and down. That's great. Everything's good. Alright, let's clean up our mess over here. And we'll be right back. Alright, that's how you change the window regulator on a 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Let me check it out. Assembly comes with the, the motor and everything. If you have any questions, give us a call. It's another great job by Astro Auto Repairs. We can't repair it, nobody can. Check you out later.